welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy. I hope you're doing really well wherever or whenever in the world that you are. Welcome to my very sepia toned video. I'm filming in the evening and I don't normally, so I know my color gradient's a bit off, but whatever. The lighting is what it is. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving and get to the main event. Today we're gonna be talking all about my February reading plans. It feels crazy to say that February is right around the corner. I feel like I literally just filmed my January TBR like 5 days ago, and that's not the case. Time has passed. February is here. In today's video, like I said, we're gonna talk all about February reading plans. I'll share with you a couple of like reading challenges, readathons that I'm hoping to participate in or I'm planning to participate in. And then of course we'll play another round of our favorite TBR game, at least mine anyways, reading roulette. For February, I'm hoping to participate again in the buzzword and the buzz cover challenges. For the buzzword, February's theme or topic or word is water-related words in the title. So as I'm playing reading roulette, I'll keep an eye out for those possibilities. And the buzz cover is a skyline, some kind of skyline imagery on the cover, whether it's of the mountains, of the sea, of the shoreline, of a city. I think the limit is endless, truly. So as I'm spinning the reading roulette wheel and thinking of books I want to pick up for each prompt, I'm gonna take those into consideration. I don't think I'm gonna plan anything at this moment for those words. We're just gonna see what comes. I'm hoping to participate in mini deck of TBR-thon hosted by Becca over at Becca Books and Bujo and Chloe from Always Booked. This readathon is the mini version of the one that they launched last year. I think it's just kind of like a personal challenge to earn points for yourself for whatever goals that you might have. So I think I'll casually participate in that. If you missed my announcement video, I'm doing my own readathon slash bingo board called I Love Readathon. I'll make sure I link it above and in the description box down below. And so in the spirit of that bingo board, I've actually changed up one of my reading roulette wheels so that it can really set me up for success here. One of my wheels is the genre wheel, and I have replaced all of the really diverse genres that are normally on there, everything from poetry to nonfiction, to historical fiction, to romance. No. For the month of February, I have changed it so that all of my pie slices on my genre wheel are all subgenres of romance. And I love that for me. I don't know if it's gonna make playing reading roulette easier or harder, so we'll have to see. My miscellaneous wheel is gonna stay the same. I should mention, if you're new here, reading roulette is the TBR game that I play. I have two different wheels. One is typically genres and the other one is just kind of random words or phrases. And I spin them and it mashes them together to create a kind of Mad Lib reading prompt. I love this game because it keeps, I don't know, my reading challenges fresh. I've discovered some of my favorite books over the last year playing reading roulette. I've definitely discovered a few pleasant surprises, and so I've really grown to love this game. It's so fun. I think everyone needs their own TBR game, whatever it is. If you decide to play along with me, definitely let me know in the comments what books come to mind or what books you're thinking of picking up for whatever reading roulette prompts we create. I think that that's all the housekeeping things. We're gonna try the buzzword, we're gonna try the buzz cover, we're gonna casually participate in mini deck of TBR-thon, we're gonna do our I Love bingo board. Yes, I think that's all. Let's play reading roulette. I love this game, woohoo! We're gonna get all our screen recording set up. As you can see, here's our romance genre wheel. Look at all this romance. Some of them I read often. Other subgenres I read less often. For example, I hardly ever read sports romances. I'm not sure I've ever read a monster alien romance. I did read Radiance once upon a time, but like, does that, I guess that counts because they were like kind of different species. I don't read a ton of YA romance. So we shall see. We shall see what the romance wheel gods have in store for us. Okay, here we go. What subgenre of romance are we gonna read? Cool. Okay. Sports romance. It's not a romance genre that I read a lot, like I said. We may need to do some research. Alrighty, so we're gonna read a sports romance, but what kind of sports romance? Let's see. As always, this is the wheel that can really get us into a pickle. Sure. A pink cover, okay. A pink cover sports romance. All right, let's do a little research, I guess. Sports romance. Okay, help us out, Goodreads. Oh, there are so many with pink covers. Oh, and also, LOL, pink. Pink is so romantic, the color of love. Okay, here we go. We could do Better Than Revenge. When her football player boyfriend and now ex lands the podcast job she's been dreaming of, a girl takes matters into her own hands by enlisting the help of his nemesis to get revenge. That's fun. Better Than Revenge. Okay, that's a possibility. We could read Mr. Broody. What is this? Oh, it sounds like it's a hot single dad trope. Maybe Second Chance? Okay, that's a possibility. We could read a hockey romance called Puck and Prejudice. I would guess that it's a Pride and Prejudice retelling of some kind. Could be interesting. We could read Capture the Moment, whatever that's about. Okay, those are a few options. We can start there. I may continue to do a little research, see what else is out there. If you have any recommendations of a sports romance with a pink cover, leave it down below. Moving on. All right, here we go. We're moving into spin 2. What romance are we gonna read next? I don't know. Okay. Sweet, a little rom-com. You know, I actually don't read a ton of rom-com either, but I always end up really enjoying what I read. It's a fun little jaunty time. Okay, what kind of romantic comedy am I gonna get myself into? I would love like favorite author or thing I'm familiar. A reread? Sure. Wow, okay. This kind of feels like a gift. Let's look through my read. Okay, romantic comedy that I've read before. I could read The Unhoneymooners. I read that, oh gosh, I don't know, maybe in 2019, 2020. I could read that. That's a fun time. Is that Enemies to Lovers too? How can you really tell if it's a romantic comedy? Because isn't The Unhoneymooners like fake dating, enemies to lovers kind of situation? I do remember often laughing out loud. Okay, maybe I'll read that. Could I reread Funny Story by Emily Henry? Is that considered a romantic comedy? I might count it that way. Gosh, maybe I really don't read a lot of rom-coms, which is funny because I love watching a rom-com. Are any of the Talia Hibbert books considered romantic comedy? Ay. This is harder than I was expecting to figure out. Let's move on. Otherwise, I'll be here all night. Okay, our third pick, record. I would love fantasy romance. I would love contemporary romance. I would love, honestly, even like a paranormal romance. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Monster, alien. Another one I'm gonna have to do some research for. That's okay. Okay. What kind of monster romance are we gonna read or listen to, I suppose? Have you guys had any favorite series in this subgenre? Let me know. Shoot. Hold, please. Okay, unfortunately, I do not have any monster alien romances on my Kindle TBR, which means instead of 5 total spins or prompts, we're gonna end up having 6, which is fine. I love to read, so that's, you know, a happy problem to have. But that means we're gonna spin our miscellaneous wheel again to see if we can find a monster alien romance that like exists for me or is one that I can pick from. I was convinced this is gonna be the easiest game of reading roulette of all time. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, a monster alien romance with a feeling word in the title. All right, Google, let's see what you got. I could potentially read something called Ensnared. It looks like it's maybe an alien human romance. It's part of the Spider's Mate series. Ensnared's a feeling word, right? Yeah, okay, that's one option. This is a bit of a stretch, but maybe I could read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. This is like one that's sort of been on my radar. I'm like, could drunk be a feeling word? It's definitely like a state of being. I feel drunk. I know I'm pushing it there. Are any of the Ice Planet Barbarian books, do they have feeling words in them? Barbarian's Hope. I feel hopeful. That's Ice Planet Barbarians number 10. Oh my God, would I have to read all 9, like all the 9 ones before? Okay. This is an interesting reading roulette prompt. We're gonna stop the research for now, move on. Whew, okay. Moving to spin number 4. Let's cue it up. I do not know what to expect. Whatever happens, happens, I suppose. I don't want another sports romance. Okay, romantic mystery. Okay, sure. I'm here for it. Okay, what kind of romantic mystery are we gonna get into? Again, if you have recommendations for any of these subgenres, let me know down below. Okay, that was made. I actually feel like this might be an easy one to find. With some kind of TV movie adaptation or, you know, screenplay or whatever. Am I gonna end up reading a Colleen Hoover book? Ugh. Sorry, no shade if you like Colleen Hoover. Okay, let's see. Romantic mystery books. Does Gone Girl have a romance in it? It can't. I feel like that's just like straight up suspense. Is that by Gillian Flynn? Something? Yeah, I don't think there's a romance in there. Okay, maybe I read Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I read a few Daphne du Maurier books. I read that pirate one, what's it called? Jamaica Inn. And I read something else by Daphne du Maurier and I really liked it. What was that book called? Anyways, okay, maybe I read Rebecca. I sound like a broken record, but if you have recommendations or anything pops into your brain, let me know. This game is stumping me. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, here we go. Our 5th spin. Just like, please don't give me any repeats. I don't need to read another sports romance or another monster alien romance. Okay. YA. Gosh, I think I manifested this. The 3 genres or subgenres I said I don't read very often were sports, monsters, alien, and YA, all of which I've picked. Ay. Okay. Let's see what kind of YA romance we're gonna read. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm feeling nervous. It's gonna be fine. No matter what happens, it's gonna be fine. Worst case scenario, we just add more spins. And who's mad about that? I might be in February. Okay, a green cover. A green cover. All right, here we go. What YA romance is out there that I could read. If you're looking for a great YA romance, last year I read Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. That was great. Unfortunately, it does not have a green cover. I'm like, can I find a YA fantasy romance? I feel like that might be easier. Let's see. I know I didn't get fantasy romance, but I was not seeing a ton of YA romance, like YA contemporary with green covers. Matched by Ali Condi has green on the cover. It's like a YA dystopian romance. I could read a Heart So Fierce and Broken. This one came up on one of my reading roulettes, like prompts from last year. I could read The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. That looks like a YA contemporary romance. Is I Kiss Sarah Wheeler YA? I think so. I could read I Kiss Sarah Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. It's not a fully green cover, but it's definitely predominantly green. That might be the winner. I feel like I'm struggling. Everyone has been hard. The Dryad Storm, which is the 5th book in the Black Witch Chronicles, I was hoping to read in January. Like, spoiler, I haven't quite gotten to it yet. That has like greenish hues on the cover. It's a YA fantasy romance series. Maybe? I think that's where we end our research. I don't know, friends. Whoa. Okay, anyways, let's do our 6th and hopefully final spin or final round. Okay, what subgenre are we gonna get? I don't know, folks. All right, paranormal romance. All right, what kind of paranormal romance is gonna happen for us? I don't know, I'm nervous. What if I have to spin again? Okay, we'll be good. This will exist out in the world. A new to me author. Something I could read could be A Cruel Thirst by Angela Montoya. It looks like it's a vampire paranormal romance. Could be interesting. Do I read the first book in the Mortal Instruments series? What is it? City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I've never read any of her books. Maybe I read The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. Also, I was gonna say vampires, but it looks like this might be like a fae paranormal romance situation. Never read anything by that author. I'm surprised not a single one of these reading roulette prompts has like popped right away into my brain. And like, how is that even possible? I guess I could read The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. Again, new to me author. I do think I either have the audio or I have it on my Kindle. I think it's kind of like a witchy paranormal situation. We'll stop our research there. I was so overwhelmed researching for those reading roulette prompts. I don't even know if any of them tackled the buzzword or the buzz cover. I wasn't even paying attention to that. So I don't know what I'm gonna read for those. I'm sure I'll find something. You have to stick around for the wrap up to see what I pick for the buzzword, the buzz cover. Wow, I thought this was gonna be the easiest game of reading roulette I have ever played, meaning there'd be like infinite books that came to mind and they came to mind right away. And that couldn't have been further from the truth. This was such a hard game of reading roulette and I feel lukewarm about it, which is I'm really surprised about. I don't know. Whew, that was really unexpected. I feel like I need a shot or something. I'm stressed. Need a glass of wine or like a nice warm bath. Okay, let's go over my 6 reading roulette prompts for February, all in the romance realm. Here we go. Our first spin was a sports romance with a pink cover. Here are the books that came to mind or that I found while doing my research, and I will put a star next to the book that I'm leaning towards. But who knows? I'm a mood reader, so it could shift on a dime. Our second spin was a romantic comedy that's a reread. Again, here are all the books that I was thinking of, and I've starred the book that I think I'm gonna read, that I'll likely read. Our third spin was a monster alien romance with a feeling word in the title. I originally got a Kindle TBR, but that does not exist. I don't have a monster alien romance currently on my Kindle TBR. I could have cheated it, but that's not fair. A few of these I know were a stretch, but these are desperate times, okay? I'll star the one I think I'm gonna read. Our fourth spin was a romantic mystery that has some kind of TV movie adaptation. I don't know. Here are the books that I found while I was researching, and I'll star the one I think I'm gonna read. Our fifth spin was a YA romance with a green cover. Again, here are the books I'm thinking of. I'll star the one I'm gonna read. And then finally, a paranormal romance that's a new to me author. Here's where we're at. So there we go. That's the game. I am so curious about what I'm going to pick up to read in February. And of course, I'm going to be working on my bingo board to see how many bingo prompts fit my reading roulette prompts. It's gonna be a time. We'll see. All right, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it here, go ahead and leave, I don't know, a monster or paranormal emoji, because we're gonna be reading some monster, alien, and paranormal romances in February. So leave that down below just to let me know you made it this far. If you're new, I hope you consider liking, subscribing, doing all the YouTube things. If you're returning, welcome. I appreciate you guys so much. Feel free to just say hello, leave any comments, or of course, give any book recommendations for any of my reading roulette prompts. All is appreciated. Thank you in advance. Another interesting and exciting round of reading roulette. I'm wishing you all happy reading as we enter February. And yeah, that's it. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Bye.